Hello, good morning, student. We have already completed chapter number 1. So today we will read chapter number 2, and our chapter number 2 is operating system. I think we have already discussed about the operating system, and today we will read more things about the operating system. In this lesson, we will learn about operating system, names of popular operating system, functions of operating systems, command line interface and graphical user interface, that is CLI and GUI, and last one is open source operating system. So let's start. Introduction. So we are starting introduction of the operating system. The operating system. Starting introduction of the operating system. The operating system OS is like an executive manager in our computer system. It manages all the resources including the hardware, software, every device and the memory. So what is operating system? Operating system is like an executive manager. It means it is execute the all of the tasks that are in your computer system, and it manages all the resources also. Resources means there are two types of resources in your computer system, that is hardware and the software, and every device and the memory. You also know about the memory. There are two types of memory in our computer system, that is primary memory and the second one is secondary memory. Okay, you have already read about that. Primary memory, RAM and ROM, and the secondary memory like hard disk, pen drive, etc. So in this lesson, okay, next fill-ups. These fill-ups are from your previous chapter, so you will fill. Another word for software is, we can say software. Another word is, yes, speak. What will be the another word? The another word will be program. Okay, you can say program. The computer uses two types of software. First one is the application software and the second one is system software. The second one is system software. Okay. Operating system is a system software. Okay. MS Windows, it means Microsoft Windows is an operating system. So you will fill this balance. Next, what is an operating system? Okay, what is an operating system? An operating system is a means of communication. Between the user and the computer, and it manages all the operations inside the computer. Operating system, means of communication. Communication means you already know about that communication with like the voice communication, chat communications. So this the communication will be like GUI and CLI. Okay, GUI means graphical user interface and the CLI means command line interface. You can communicate with the computer using these interface. Okay, between the user and the computer, and it manages the operation inside the computer, and the operating system manage all your operation that are performed inside the computer. Users need applications to carry out tasks, while the software needs the operating system in order to communicate with the hardware. Okay, for
you need to perform the operation with the computer. You need an hardware like a mouse, keyboard, scanner, printer, etc. With the help of these, you can communicate with the computer. Like with the help of mouse, you will provide the to the computer system, and with the help of monitor, you will receive the output from the computer system. The operating system acts like a bridge between the software and the computer hardware. Operating system like a bridge because it receive the instruction from the hardware with the help of hardware and send to the software, and the software will work according to the instruction. The software work according to the instruction. Okay, this is the hardware. Okay, so hardware send the software and it is work like this. Okay, next, popular operating systems. In the middle of 1970, when personal computers were introduced, Bill Gates came up with operating system called Microsoft Disk Operating System. You already know about the Bill Gates. Who was Bill Gates? Bill Gates was the founder of Windows, that is Microsoft Windows. Okay. Later in 1990, Microsoft came up with GUI, graphical user interface based operating system called Windows, starting from Windows 1.0 to Windows 3.1. These are the starting version of the Windows. The first one is 1.0 and the second one is 3.1, and in latest at this time we are using Windows 10. Okay. Examples of operating system include MS-DOS, Microsoft, and DOS stand for what will be the DOS stand for? DOS stand for disk operating system. Okay, DOS stand for disk operating system. Okay, in the early 19, Microsoft got the rights to few DOS quick and dirty operating system developed by a small company, Settle Computer, and then sold it under the name MS-DOS. So it received the rights, it means a type of license to provide the MS-DOS to other companies. And these are the starting versions of the Windows. Like the first version was Windows XP, the second one is Windows Me, third one is Windows 2000, then Windows NT, then Unix, Linux, and these are the operating systems. Okay, not of all of the Windows. Okay, Linux is different from the Windows. Okay, Unix is also different, Macintosh, and operating system too. Okay, Linux is open source operating system. Linux is open source operating system. Okay. Function of operating system. So these are the example of operating systems, and you can include like Windows 7 and Windows 7, Windows 8 and Windows 10 also. Okay, these are the examples of the operating system. Now we will read about the function of operating system. What are the functions of operating system? The operating system provide a user interface so that we can interact with the computer. It is provide the user interface so we can interact with the computer with the help of software and the hardware. Okay, it manages the computer hardware such as printer, etc. It manages the computer hardware. Operating system manage your printer, because without installation printer driver it is not possible to take print out. So it manages by the help of operating system. Accept data from input devices and transfer it to the computer memory. It is accept data from the input device like mouse, keyboard, scanner, etc. Okay, and transfer it to the computer memory, and then it transfer the data to the computer memory. After that your data will process. So these are the classifications of operating system. Like operating system, the first one was DOS, the disk operating system, version 1 to version 7. After that, Windows, the Windows version 1 to Windows 8, and at this time we are using 10. Okay, and Unix, Linux, purely network versions. So Windows version 1 to Windows 3.1, 95, 98, XP and Vista was, and this is the Linux. Windows for workgroups, Windows for NT, Windows for 2000. Okay. Next, it manages applications that are running on the computer. It manages all the applications that are running on the computer. Allocate memory space to program and data. Allocate means it is provide the space to the memory. Suppose that you are doing some work on your computer system, and then you want to listen music in your computer. Okay, then when you will play the music, then it will separate, assign the space to the your media player for playing the music. It manages files, helping us save our work, organize our files, find files that we have saved and load files. These are all systems has been done by the operating system. Okay, and it manages the computer memory. Computer memory we have already read. Primary and secondary memory are managed by the operating system. Deciding what should be loaded into memory and what should be removed. So the operating system decides that what should be loaded or what should be unloaded from the memory. It deals with any errors that occur when the program is being run and informs to the user. If any error came during on the program when your computer inform you about the error. So how it is possible? It is possible with the help of operating system. Operating system give the information about the error to the user. It looks after computer security, preventing unauthorized access to the system. It looks after computer security. It is also work on the computer security and prevent unauthorized access to the system. Prevent unauthorized access. Unauthorized access are those access that do not have permission to enter in our system. They don't have permission to enter in our system, but they are entered using another method. So that is the unauthorized access. Okay. So this is the unauthorized access. It is also help from the unauthorized access. Okay. So we have already read about this. Next class we will read about the operating environment. Okay. Thank you.